G'day everyone and welcome to another creator cast. This is only a two-person creator cast. We tried last night, I had some baby problems. Ben can't make it tonight, so we thought we'd sneak in a little bit, Mr. Scotty and I, and do a little abandoned building how-to guide for YouTube creators, I guess we could call it. Would that be right, mate?
I guess so, yeah. Well, I don't even know what we're doing, really.
Yeah, so we're going to hijack Creator Cast for about 10-15 minutes.
That's all right.
And we're going to talk about what it's like to prepare for an urban explorer.
Done.
So, Scotty, if you want to just tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Look, I'm from Melbourne, as well as you. So, I've been on YouTube for about a year. Seriously on YouTube for, I think, about a year and a half, but really didn't take it serious for about the last year. Started filming abandoned locations and then slipping in some vlogs here and there, and yeah, that's about it, really.
Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty much the same as me.
Yep.
So you run YouTube and I just run my own channel with my name.
Yep.
So let's get straight into it. How do you find that you prepare these days, and what kind of things do you do before you go out for a big explore? From a equipment point of view, do you think about storyline? Do you do a lot of research kind of thing?
To be honest, I really don't do that much research. It's pretty loose. I honestly look up the location, where it is, what's around it. Generally, if there's any other locations near it, so I can try and get a few videos out.
Smashing up.
All I really concentrate on is making sure I have 3 full batteries ready to go and at least 2 SD cards completely empty. Because we've had times where I've gone out to film literally a single building and ended up filming like 5 videos in one day. So
it does happen.
You just don't know what's out there. So that's really all that goes into it. I mean, if it's something that I really want to research, there's a video I want to record pretty soon, not too far from here, in Melbourne. That it's got a bit of history behind it, so I do want to dive into that a little bit more, but I always find it kind of hard to get the storyline across. That's something I'm trying to work on, is to have a story with your video, but I just get an adrenaline rush when I get to those locations and I just want to start recording and taking photos, and how about you, man? Same as you. I don't do a lot of research, and I think in the comments sometimes once you put the video up, some people will start to say, oh, did you know this about this location, or did you do any research? And no, I just go out, I explore, I find things, I try and, piece the history together. I try and look at the building and figure out what it was, and I find that's more entertaining than just knowing before you go in what it is. Yeah.
Like you, I've got 4 batteries for my Canon 80D. I make sure that the microphone has got plenty of juice in it, make sure the SD cards have got plenty of space. I could take out 2 64 gig SD cards, and also a GoPro with 128 gig, because you can do a lot better slow motion, like 120 frames on that one, or 240 I think these days. That's just to get shots that further away or whatever. And then obviously just making sure you got enough batteries, because the places we go don't have a lot of power.
No. Yeah.
No. I think that's probably all in terms of like prepping. Anything else from your point of view?
No, not really, man. I'm pretty loose, to be honest. I just sort of pick up the camera bag and walk out the front door, and
off you go.
Yeah, and meet up with whoever I'm meeting up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess like with you, from a security point of view and a friendship point of view, you've got Panda that you go out with quite a fair bit. Do you normally find that calms you a bit, that you're not so nervous?
100%. Yeah, 100%. I've only done maybe 2 videos in abandoned buildings on my own. It's not something that I actually really like to do on my own. I kind of like sharing the experience with someone else as well, if you know what I mean. Like seeing something that is really amazing is.
And it's interesting too. Like sometimes, like I'll go through a place, like you and I, we've been to a few together, and you'll point out things that I hadn't even seen.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Like I will literally film something, and then Panda will be like, oh, did you see whatever, that piece of graffiti, or something amazing, and I'll be like, no.
Yeah, it's
Like,
even like there's a guy that I go exploring with every so often called Connor. He's only like 17 or so, but he knows all the graffiti artists. He knows like the
yeah,
backgrounds, like where they've done their artwork before. It's crazy. It's a different part of the urban explorer.
it really is, and it's like a community thing that I had no idea even existed until like 6 months ago. Then I was like, "There's other people that do this and love it as much as I do." You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's,
there's
I
one guy that I
yeah
won't mention his first name, but you know who I'm talking about. I think it's Melbourne underscore Decay
yeah
or Urbex. Yeah, I think that's
yeah
it
that
on
sounds right.
Instagram, and he knows everything. He
Everything.
knows everyone in the
Yeah.
community. He knows every like it's nuts, and he's been to every place too.
Ah, it's
So
crazy. I don't know how they have time for it, man.
no, no, I
Yeah,
don't know how he does it,
yeah.
but
I got
oh well.
how. I'm pretty sure I've asked you this before, but since we're on the topic,
Yeah.
how did you decide that you were going to start filming abandoned locations?
Oh, I don't even know. I think I must have been like looking through YouTube one day and I saw these really cool old buildings and thought, yeah, that looks pretty cool. I want to go and see like if those buildings exist in Melbourne. And funnily enough, I think Melbourne's one of the most populous urban explore places in the world. Like there's just so much to see, and
It's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's nuts.
yeah,
And yeah, like because of that too, I keep looking at other people that do a lot of urban exploring, like exploring with Josh, and there's a whole bunch of exploring with whatever their names are, and some of them are just crazy that they do.
oh
So
yeah.
trying to get out into the world a bit more and do a bit more exploring. I want to get to Mike Tyson's old abandoned mansion. Hopefully
Yeah,
that's still there.
that'd be nice. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
there's so much that you don't realize is out there, man. Like even like once you start training your eye to know what's abandoned, it's just like, you know what I mean. Like you'll drive past something and you'll be like
Yeah,
broken
yeah,
window on level 64, and be like, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Or the bins are out the front still,
Yeah,
or yeah,
yeah,
high grass,
yeah.
or
The gate's been locked for 6 months.
exactly, or
Yeah,
vandalism, or it could be anything. But
yeah,
yeah, you can kind of pick it. You can tell the age of an abandoned building these days too, of how abandoned it's been. So
yeah,
it's pretty crazy.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's pretty interesting.
yeah, totally. And since you started to now, have you kind of noticed, or you've intentionally changed the way that you film and edit to make it a little bit more entertaining, or um, things that you've learned?
Um, yeah, I guess like editing gets better the more you do it. Um, I wouldn't say that style has changed so much because it's pretty crap. Like it's just put it in there and edit it around it. Like
Cut it up,
yeah,
music
put
going.
some
Yep.
music on there, and yeah, I'm not trying to make a feature length film. Really, it's I like I've always said like I've used to film these videos all on my phone for like probably like 5 months, 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah, like I filmed so many videos on my phone and just used free editing software like iMovie. Um, Before then, I was like, all right, I'm going to start taking this a bit more serious. Upgraded to a Canon 70D, brought the microphone, brought the light, brought the monopod, and yeah, that production side of it and that's helped. I mean, everyone wants to watch good quality videos, so I've said this before, I went from like 200 subscribers to like 1,000 in like a 3 week period, like a 4 week period,
Nuts.
and then since then it's just been, it's just chugged along. I don't know. YouTube's been weird in the last sort of month since the whole Logan Paul thing. My views start slow and then they get larger and larger as the weeks go on. Like it's weird.
Yeah, I'm finding that too. Like
Yeah,
you get trickles, then bang, you get this
bang.
big,
Yeah.
impact.
Like
And yeah,
I think my last two videos are maybe sitting around 200 views. When I used to get like 200 views in the first day or first couple of days, and then eventually it'll just get to like 500 views in like a
yeah.
month.
Like when did that happen?
Yeah, in like a month. Like I have a video
Yeah,
now that literally I looked at it like 2 days ago. I swear it was on like 100 views. It's now at 500. I'm just like,
beautiful.
I don't know how
Yeah,
that happens,
absolutely.
but like it was kind of disencouraging because I'd release a video and then be like, why has this only got like 40 views in the first day, or like, and then I don't know, it's weird. I have like a crazy thing where I'm like, it's not working anymore. Like no one's watching the channel. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, sometimes I
Yeah,
feel like that too. Like you don't feel
yeah,
like you're growing as fast as you want to,
yeah,
or yeah, YouTube for whatever reason is not counting your videos, and then they kind of catch up or whatever it is, and then
yeah,
you're like, oh, cool, it's still worthwhile.
yeah,
But I've got a very similar story to you. Yeah, I was doing iMovie. I had a Canon 60D back at the start.
yeah,
The SD card that I had in it would only like allow me to record like 15 seconds before it shut down. Like yeah, you go through these things and you learn over time. And now I've got ADD, the Video Mic Pro Plus, is bigger gigabyte SD cards that I can get, like that I can
Yeah.
afford.
Yeah.
So
And drones and everything else.
yeah, drones. Yeah, you've got a drone.
I
now,
do.
so,
I do.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because Panda's pretty like he uses like a small compact camera, like a I think it's a Nikon. It's very similar to like the Canon SD7 stuff like that. And I'm jealous of how, like, I won't say basic, but like he just uses that and it is light and he just makes it work, and it's like I'm kind of jealous of that. You know what I mean? Like I'm always just like, nah, gotta have like.
You've got to have top of the line.
Yeah,
For some reason, he just puts it together and it sounds
Yeah.
really fluid.
Yeah, I'm sort of
I
jealous
find
of
that too. Like I find my editing style, I try and kind of compete with Danny Black too, because he's just
He's just
punchy
crazy,
and
man.
narration's good and
Yeah.
audio's great and music's
Yeah.
awesome. And,
He can have like a 2 minute video and you're like on the edge of your seat for 2 minutes,
Mm.
or it can be like a 6 minute video, 5 minute video, and your attention span doesn't leave, and that's
it's funny. Like I want more.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
I know.
listen through and trying
Yeah.
to see if I haven't watched any of them.
Yeah, the first time, like when I watched a few of his videos, it was like 4 minutes or something a video, and I was like, man, that wasn't long enough. You need to be doing like 10 minute videos. But
Yeah.
then you got to understand the editing that goes into his videos and how long
Totally.
how long that must take.
It must take him a day. Like it's
Easy.
just crazy. And
Yeah.
he does his narration and tries to put it in and slice it in the right way. It's just Like, I'm sure he's got some kind of method, but
Yeah,
good luck to him. Yeah.
yeah. It's not. I mean, like I've been toying with the idea of another channel that I've been telling Panda about. It'd be like a daily video channel, and I'm not going to reveal too much yet because I'm still I'm still working
Still thinking about it.
the cogs out. But yeah, I was trying to think of like what's a daily channel that's kind of unique. You know what I mean? Like everyone does daily vlogs, like, and you know Benon has his unique angle to it, and that really works for him. And I thought of like an idea last night at like 12 o'clock at night, then I couldn't sleep till like 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah, very motivated, very excited.
Yeah, and I've
Nice.
just been writing everything down, and I want to launch that in the next month, I think. But it should
Fantastic.
be,
Oh, I can't wait to hear more.
it's going to be pretty different too. Like it won't be anything abandoned or anything like that. Like the abandoned stuff's still going to be happening because, I've been finding like a lot of people come to my channel for the abandoned stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if like you'd be the same. Like you've got
Yep.
like 3 things that you might film. Like your electric skateboard videos do like really well.
Yeah, like 1,000 in a day.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
crazy.
ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
and then like I might do an abandoned video might get 100 views in a day, which is jack shit. But
No, it's amazing. Like,
yeah.
I remember 6 months before this, I was doing that kind of stuff, and
yeah,
sometimes, like the thing that skyrocketed me was at the abandoned mansion in South Yarra that's no longer there anymore. But
yeah,
you have a look at that; that's at like 400,000 views.
Yeah, it's
so someone must have put it on a website somewhere, and it just went nuts.
yeah. One of my videos just hit 100,000. Or like, I think it just hit 100K. And I have no idea how that happened. Like, it must have gone into a suggested video of someone else's video who had. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of. What's the place, the web? I'm just gonna find it real quick because I was literally just watching it before you came on. Think Media is a YouTube channel.
Okay.
They just give you tips on how to grow your YouTube channel, and it's like, it's not boring. You know, when you watch some of those things and you're like, you could fall asleep. Like, it's actually really. Like, I watched one video, then I ended up watching like 15. And they're talking about how to get the videos into suggested videos and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I think that's definitely one thing that's like 5 of my videos must have gotten to a suggested side of YouTube because it doesn't make sense how they've got like, there's a video that's like 25,000 views, and it's like, how does that happen?
Absolutely. Yeah, unless you buy ads. Yeah. Fair enough. Just one more question for you on the abandoned prep as well. Like, do you ever find, or have you ever needed to carry anything for security, like a baseball bat, golf club,
No.
taser? No, don't feel the need.
No. I don't.
No.
I literally will get out of the car. I'll throw my wallet and my keys on the floor of the
Into
car.
the car.
I keep as little as I can in my backpack because you know how heavy things get. Especially if you got to squeeze through a window. Like I'm almost 6'2", squeezing through a window that's as wide as my shoulder length, which Panda has seen. It's hilarious. It isn't fun. Like, I try and carry as little as I can. Plus, if we do get busted by police, which we always have that thing hovering over us, or a security company or a police officer, I don't want to be caught with a knife. I don't want.
Exactly.
I don't
Or a
want.
weapon.
I literally will just be like, This is my camera. I'm just taking photos.
And I kind of do the same thing. The GoPro pole that I've got that extends out, you could potentially use that if you ever had the need.
Oh, yeah.
But obviously, its purpose is to have a camera there. But,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I thought. And that's pretty much all I carry as well.
I don't think. Have you ever had any like run-ins where you've had to like think about?
No, I've come close. Like when I was at a big hospital only about a month ago, this guy came up to me, tattooed, rough-looking, singlet, like wasn't wearing anything but pants. I thought, oh, here we go. I'm going to get clobbed for my camera, but he was just a nice guy. So you just
that's right. Yeah. I know the video.
Yeah, you just try and be respectful.
Yeah, I know the video. Yeah. I haven't had like any like we've had
some homeless people.
Yeah, but they were kids, man. Like they were literally kids. But to be honest, like I don't think many people would see me and Panda and like try and fight. And see us as a threat. It'll be like if they did, obviously.
Yeah, and I find that too. Like you don't wear designer shoes or anything like that
No,
when you go exploring.
I will literally wear the boots that I work in every day.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been good. I think I think that's a really good introduction to how we go urban exploring, and how we prep for it, and how we like filming and maybe editing later on. We can talk about that. But it's been good.
If there's anyone watching this video who lives in Melbourne by chance and is wanting to get into urban exploring, leave us a comment, and maybe we can head out together at some time. We're always open for that.
Yeah, we might organise a time where the two of us take another two out and for their first explore, and we'll go somewhere.
Dude, we should do that.
Have a lot of risk.
Yeah, we should do that, man. We should do like a thing for our channels where we do like take two people out with us.
Yep.
Who are like
go on a group explore, maybe for a day. We go out to rural or regional Victoria.
Yeah, easy. I think that's a good idea.
Beautiful. Yeah,
all right, mate. It's been good.
It has been good.
I
think that's it for now. As Scotty said, if you have any questions or comments about what we do, put them in below. We will respond to you. And we look forward to getting the other two back, Benon and Danny Black, very soon. Danny's off on a cruise, I think, at the moment.
Yeah, I think the next episode he should be back.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. I can't keep up with Danny.
No, he's always everywhere.
Yeah.
And Ben's Benon. He's everywhere, but he's just couldn't make it tonight. It's the only time he's not available.
Yeah. Oh well. Look at us. We're killing it.
That's it. We're smashing it.
All right, mate.
All right. Thanks very much, mate. We'll see you on the next one.
Yeah. See you, mate.